Hi guys, so welcome to another video. Welcome to a very different kind of video today. This is going to be my PlayStation 3 games that I've got that I've not actually completed yet. So I've just been kind of looking back on my collection and getting closer to the next generation of consoles. So I'm looking back at my collection just to see how many games I've not actually completed. And I've got some games here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14 PS3 games that I've not completed yet. Which I'm actually surprised about. I thought I would have had a lot more than that. It just shows you this year I've actually managed to complete quite a lot of PS3 games, kind of weeded them down a bit, and yeah, I've only got 14 left. So I'm not going to complete all of these before the PS4 comes out, no chance. And there's a couple here that I'm probably not going to bother about. Yeah, because I don't like them. Some of them I just really don't have any interest in playing again. So anyway, we'll start off with Heavenly Sword. PS3 exclusive game. I actually got this 2 or 3 years ago. It was a Game Station closing down sale. I had it cheap, so I just picked it up. I didn't really have that much interest in it. I played it for a little while. It did seem pretty good, hack and slash kind of adventure game. It did seem really cool. I think you could like throw a boomerang thing, and you could move the boomerang, however it was, with your controller using motion controls. So it was kind of like Dark Sector in a way. That also had the same kind of thing where you threw a boomerang and you could basically solve puzzles and that using your controller to sway your the movement of your boomerang. So it's a cool thing, I suppose. It's nothing that I'm really that interested in, to be honest. Never really been a big fan of motion controls. But yeah, Heavenly Sword, I only played it for about 40 minutes maybe, and I never went back to it, so it's probably not a game I'm going to go back to for a while anyway. Now, PS3 exclusive, we have Infamous. Now, really disappointed with Infamous, guys. I remember getting this for $5 back in the day, and I was really looking forward to it. Loved the demo, thought it was really good, and played it for 2 or 3 hours, I would say. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really enjoyable, but I don't know why. Something in my mind just switched off. I thought it got really repetitive. It wasn't really, altering much as far as gameplay goes. It was more the same kind of thing over and over again. I found it a bit boring, to be honest, which is a real shame. I must have been about halfway through it probably, but yeah, I abandoned it because I just thought it got really boring. I never went back to it, and that's been about 2 years ago around probably. So yeah, Infamous. I'm probably not going to complete for a while yet, but you never know. I might go back to it. I know Stars Gaming 1009 wants me to play for it because he really enjoyed the game. And he was really disappointed that I didn't enjoy it that much. So who knows, maybe one day I'll stick it on and might actually enjoy it again. Next we have Need for Speed Pro Street. I didn't complete this. I've tried it 3 times to complete. I had to switch off. It's just not really an enjoyable Need for Speed game. It's a circuit racing Need for Speed game for a start. I prefer street racing, in my opinion. Need for Speed is all about street racing. I did quite like Shift, admittedly. I did complete Shift and did enjoy Shift. But there's something about this game that just wasn't quite right. In my opinion, Need for Speed Shift is this game, but done correctly. And yeah, the soundtrack in this is brilliant, guys. A really good soundtrack. It's got Bomb and Avenged Sevenfold and everything on it. Great soundtrack, but the game is just boring. Really boring. So yeah, like I say, 3 attempts. When I first had the game on the PS2, I tried to play through it, didn't get that far, and sold the game. And I rebought it on the PS3, played it maybe an hour, got sick of it, went back to it maybe a year or 2 later. Maybe played it for another hour, got sick of it again, so it's just not a game that I'm into. So Need for Speed Pro Street. Disappointing, because I do like Need for Speed games, but I just can't get into that. Next we have Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. What can I say about Brothers in Arms? Another game that I haven't really played that much of. Back in the day when I first got it, I was stuck at this bit for maybe an hour or something. Yeah, I actually tried to complete a bone part for an hour, which isn't actually that far into the game, surprisingly. So I don't know, I just feel like it's a game you've got to be really patient at. A few hits, you're dead. It's kind of tactical, I suppose you could say. It's kind of like Ghost Recon in that respective. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it, to be honest, guys. Again, not really a game I'm that keen on going back to it at any point soon. So yeah, Browsing Arms, Hell's Highway. Next we have a game I'm definitely going to play through before the PS4 comes out, because I'm playing through it right now actually. It is Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I got this, I believe, at the same time as Heavenly Sword. I was going to say Heavy Rain for a second. I got it at the same time as Heavenly Sword. And again, never really played much of it either. 30-40 minutes and abandoned it. And about 2 years later, I'm finally playing through it again. And I'm enjoying it. It's a really epic game. It's like 17 hours long. I think must be three quarters. Let's say 3/4 into the game. I was going to say over halfway, but I would say I'm more 3/4 into the game. So we're getting there. Went to the last quarter. And yeah, it's a really enjoyable hack and slash game, guys. Really awesome stuff. And the scenery is absolutely beautiful, guys. It looks absolutely stunning. So yeah, Castlevania Lords of Shadows. Brilliant game, guys. Brilliant game, and I'm definitely going to play through it. And I believe this was actually the third game I got in that Game Station closing down sale. I got Heavenly Sword, I got Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and I got this game. And it is Alpha Protocol, the Espionage RPG. Sega game. Interesting. I thought it was interesting. I believe it was a third-person shooter, but it had like all these different like RPG elements, so you could choose what you say to people, stuff like that, which I do like. I do quite like those RPG elements in a game. But I don't know why. There was just something about the game that wasn't really inspired me, I guess you could say, to keep going. I really didn't have any enthusiasm to play it, and maybe got an hour into it. I would say I got a good hour into the game, and before actually it just lost interest and went on to other games, you know. So yeah, probably not a game I'm going to go back to in a hurry either. But again, you never know. Next we have, I better open this one. Next we have the original MotorStorm, the very first MotorStorm. So yeah, it's in the MotorStorm Pacific Rift cover, because I actually have the official plumbing box for it. But yeah, MotorStorm, the very first MotorStorm. I got a quarter of the way into the game. I find MotorStorm games, they are really tough, you know. And that was kind of the reason why I gave up. I just thought it required you to be too precise. The slightest mistake, and you're out basically. The race seems really close, like it's elastic bands again, the elastic band racing thing. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, it's like the cars are really close together, is what I mean. And but if you crash, the elastic band snaps and the cars go like miles in front of you. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe it was just me being frustrated with the game, but that's the way I felt, and that really put me off the game. So the original MotorStorm, not a game I'm really that keen on going back to. And a game that's similar, I would say, to MotorStorm, Fuel! Yeah, I've got to show it because it's in capital letters, and it's backside foremost, but aye. Yeah, Fuel. Again, I would say it's kind of like MotorStorm. It's kind of the same thing as well, I feel. It's really bloody tough. The beginning of the game was pretty, it was challenging. I would say it was challenging, but it was fair. I just feel like later on races get really tough, and to be honest, guys, I thought it was really bloody difficult, and I gave up. I would say I got 3 or 4 hours into the game as well, and yeah, I just gave up. So yeah, Fuel. Not really that enthusiastic to go back to that either. Next we have Battlefield Bad Company. Now, when I first played this game, I liked it. I liked how it was different to like your other RPGs, your other first-person shooters. It was different to Call of Duty. I thought it was going to be like Call of Duty, or the later Battlefield games, or Medal of Honor or something like that. But no, it was more tactical, I think it was, I would say. And I'm not really a fan of it, guys. I wasn't really a fan of Battlefield Bad Company 1. I got the second game, I completed the second game and enjoyed it. But I don't know why, I got maybe 4 missions into the game and I just gave up. I just didn't really find it that interesting. I appreciate how they tried to do something different. But I didn't like it. Unfortunately. So yeah, Battlefield Bad Company. Again, not really a game I'm really that enthusiastic to complete in a hurry, but I do like that little grenade with the smiling face. Aye, it's a cool cover. I'll give it bonus points for that. Next we have, I didn't complete this even though I loved it, and it wasn't my fault. It was not my fault. It was Metal Gear Solid 4, The Guns of the Patriots. Yeah, like I say guys, it was a fantastic game, really enjoying it, but the disc froze. I've got a massive scratch, I'll show you, but I don't know if you'll probably not see it on camera to be honest. But there's huge scratches, and the game does not play after that point. Which is a big shame, because like I say, I was really enjoying it. I would say I was over halfway into the game, and I'm loving it guys. I thought it was brilliant, and I really need to get a new disc at some point. I'm always looking on eBay to see if I can see it for like really cheap. Just disc only, you know, just disc only. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 guys, I would say it's probably a must-have if you've got a PS3. Next we have Beowulf. Oh, sorry, Beowulf, the game. Oh no. I'm currently Let's Playing this guys on my Gamerzone 5000 channel, so if you like Let's Plays, well, you might enjoy this, but the camera quality is not really that good. This game does not look good on camera, I must say, and yeah, Beowulf the game guys, really repetitive and frustrating, a bit confusing at times, and overall just really crap. So will I complete this before I get the PS4? Definitely, because it's a Let's Play, and that's the only reason. So yeah, Beowulf the game. Don't recommend it. Don't recommend it at all, guys. Away. Next we have Deus Ex Human Revolution. A game that I think actually looks really cool. It was one of the games I got last Christmas, and it did seem like a really cool game, but I've never went back to it. I have never went back to it. I've went back to all the other games I got for my Christmas, but not this one for some reason. And like I say, it did look really good. It was like a third-person shooter with RPG elements again as well. So it looks like a really interesting game. I do like his suit as well. I don't know why, it looks kind of like something out of the Matrix or something, the guy with the suit, but I don't know. But yeah, it did seem like a really cool game as well, and just never really got back to it. I think it's about a 20-hour long game, so maybe that put me off a little bit, but yeah, I will go back to it probably at some point, but probably not before the PS4 comes out. Next, on to the last two games now guys. Next we have Enemy Territory Quake Wars. Oh my. Oh my. So, it's just not my kind of game. Let's just say that. It's not my kind of game. It's tactical as well. And, I don't know. I just don't really like it. I don't have a clue what's going on half the time, guys. I really don't. I got this. I knew it wasn't going to be like Quake. That was too much to ask for, because Quake's really good. I really do like Quake. So, but yeah, it's definitely not Quake, and it's not really interesting to me. It's too tactical. Not my kind of game, to be honest, guys. So yeah, Enemy Territory Quake Wars. I just realised the game was actually not on my list here. Hold on guys, hold on. I'm going to be unprofessional for a second. Ta-da! There we go. Right, so next game is Unreal Tournament 4? Is it? Or is it 3? No, it's free, yeah. Unreal Tournament 3. And yeah, some of the missions in this game later on got really tough, so I had to put the difficulty down. I had to complete the whole game again, I believe, on easy difficulty. So I just couldn't get past this this thing to like destroy your enemy's core. It was just really tough, guys. I just couldn't beat it at all. I finally got back to it. I finally got past that bit. And I was actually making pretty good progress, and the game just decided to glitch on me. I've actually got a video, I don't know whether the video's on this channel or my Gamerzone 5000 channel, but the game glitched and my save got corrupted, I believe. Something weird where that happened, it just wouldn't let me continue, so it either glitched or got corrupted, and I was really pissed off. And yeah, for that I'm probably never going to go back to it, but who knows, who knows. And we have the last game now. We have Mercenaries 2: World in Flames. Now this this is an interesting game actually, because I did actually quite enjoy Mercenaries 1 on the PS2. I thought it was a really good game, but it got really difficult later on. So I finally got Mercenaries 2. I was actually going to get Mercenaries 2 back in the day on the PS2. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad they held off and got it on the PS3. It did seem like a pretty good game, I thought, from what I played of it. I only played about 40-50 minutes of it. And it did seem like a interesting game. I think it's a sandbox game like the original game. And yeah, I don't know if the game will get extremely hard like the first one did. I hope not, because that was brutal, I thought. But yeah, it's a sandbox game based in basically war. So I think it'll be a really good game, guys. Just trying to find some motivation to try and play it, because I do have quite a lot of games to play, So yeah, Mercenaries 2 World in Flames. It's yeah, it's a game I'll probably go back to. I'll probably go and complete at some point. Before the PS4, probably not, but you never know. So anyway guys, thanks for watching this video guys, really appreciate it. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different, And yeah, if there's any games here that I've not completed and you think I should definitely complete, just drop a comment, and yeah, just really look forward to hearing your guys' opinions, So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you guys, thanks for watching.